So glad you're here. Thank you so much for betting on yourself, for learning something new, and even if you know curly hair, for just maybe advancing your skills a little bit. To feel confident with curly hair and to grow your client base, I'm gonna walk you through a few fundamental steps when it comes to curly hair. We start with the conversation of curly hair, and then we go into the consultation, and we dive into products and styling. Together we'll break down hair products and what products to use on what curl patterns. And next up, we talk about the curly haircut, and you learn haircuts for the client that wants to wear their hair curly and the client that wants to be more versatile and wear it straight and curly. So first, when a client with curly hair comes and sits in your chair, of course you have your consultation. You talk to them about the shape that they're going for and the shape that you see for their face shape, right? As you do that, you're gonna lightly go through and see the textures of their hair. You're gonna see where it's tighter. You know, when I look here in Renee's hair, her hair has such a tight curl right here, right? And then I see it actually, look at how loose it is down here. It's so much looser down here, the curl size. Her hair would still be considered coily, right? She has a little bit of a looser coil, but she has several different sizes throughout her hair. See, for example, look at this curl. Look at how loose that curl is right there compared to how tight these curls are back here, right? Big difference. And that would make a huge difference in cutting her hair while it's straight. You can get a friend or a model, or even you can get curly mannequins with curly hair and just practice cutting the curl to give it that C pattern, allowing it to go all the way back around on itself. So just remember to look out for, you're not combing through the hair. You really want to make sure that you're keeping the curl in its pattern. I want to talk a little bit about the client consultation. And I find this important for every client, no matter what their hair texture is, but I find it extra important for curly hair clients because, like I've said before, most curly clients have come to you with a hair history. I created a client checklist, which you'll see in this course, and I want to also just kind of walk you through it. A few things that I keep in mind for every consultation with curly hair is starting with the desired results. So starting with where it is that they want to go. Like, what is their long-term goal? Where do they want to go in this session? And then from there, I can then ask all the questions, which are like, so what was the time that you got your hair done that you loved it? Or what are some things that you've had at the salon that you didn't like? Or, you know, just really being inquisitive and trying to find out as much as I can about their hair. From that, then I can say, okay, so we can get you your desired result. It might not be this appointment. It might be 5 appointments from now. But I don't know any of that if I don't ask the questions. I go in, I'm using my fingers for tension with this, and I bring it down. So you see how much tension, it's even pulling her skin a little bit, but I'm not hurting her. And I'm just going in and I'm pulling down. 1, 2, and then I pull it through. And I usually don't go higher than 350 on the hairline. If you have to go higher, then you can go higher, but it's already so fragile, so I try and keep it around 350 for my mini on the hairline. My fingers again, and then scrunching. You see all of this water, and then the curls defined all the way down. You want to make sure it's defined all the way down. No frizz anywhere. When you are doing your wash and go in your hair, what are some key tricks that you've learned?
I definitely say making sure it's soaking, dripping wet. Putting the products in really helps set the pattern for 2 to 3 days. I could wear it down and out.
Yeah, so like Asia likes to air dry her hair. Clients typically can do that at home. They don't want to leave the salon with wet hair though. This reminds me of a conversation I was having with a client recently. She was telling me about a salon experience she was having. She's an African-American woman, and she was going to a hair salon to get her hair colored. She was explaining to me that she leaves the salon with her hair wet. And I was asking her why. And she said that the first time she ever went to the salon, her stylist was having such a hard time styling her hair. He did a great color and she loved it, but she was pretty embarrassed what was happening. She was looking around the salon and all the stylists were having such a great time blow drying and round brushing and talking to their clients. And she looked in the mirror and she saw her stylist. He was struggling because he didn't know how to style her naturally curly hair. She left the salon feeling pretty bad. And that's something we never want for our clients. We never want our clients to leave our chair feeling embarrassed for the hair that they have. And this is more common than not when it comes to curly hair. And so this is why inclusion is important. You want to make everyone feel welcome, and you want your clients to feel confident when they leave your chair. A beautiful hairstyle can go a long way.